Yo, what's up? This is Rodney MC Shakie, and this is a video. I don't even have to talk too much stuff because I am not editing it. So this should you getting this, you on the mail list, baby. How you doing? Eat my bean. That don't mean I don't have to edit it and stuff. That just means I get a little more conversational with y'all because they ain't no. This just for me to talk to y'all. First of all, thank you for joining the mail list. So I wanted to give y'all a little quick story about Goodwill that y'all might find interesting. Something like that, just because it ain't really nothing to do with me. And so to understand this story and understand why it's even important, and to understand our bond as mother and son, you have to understand how the feds operate economically. I said it all wrong. I ain't editing it now. Economically, the feds have a definite financial situation. It's definitely money to be made in the feds. It's definitely a hustle for a lot of people. It's definitely a hustle that for some people that they have to hustle. But it has its own economy. And if you think about it, money is just money because we say it is. Think about that. Money ain't money. It's just a piece of paper. We say it's money. That's what makes it money. They say that piece of paper worth something. So that piece of paper worth something. In prison, we have money too. They're called stamps. Because in prison, we say that's money. We cannot have currency in prison. That's against the rules. You can call it currency that's big time. They think you're trying to escape. You can call it currency something they think you're trying to escape. You want to get somebody exiled in prison, send them $1. Maybe that parent in prison, send them $1 and say, all right, just go, for real. This goes to our escape plans. They're gonna lock him up. You're welcome. Them beans good, bitch. I love it when it's more meat than beans. It's more meat than beans. I'm gonna show you. It's really more meat than beans, bitch. So anyway, what becomes currency in prison is stamps. And how do you get stamps? Now, you can buy them off the commissary, which then adds money to the currency. When there's a compound with a lot of stamps on it, inflation, like stuff price decrease, what stamps are worth this in commissary items. It's a real live bartering system in prison. And it's intricate to every compound. Every compound has its own style of bartering, it has its own style of what stamps worth. Like at Oakdale, stamps was worth $5 for a compound book. And a compound book is basically stamps that are single. And a flat book is stamps that are brand new. And those stamps are worth $10, double. So every compound book, which is 20 stamps, they both 20 stamps. But the brand new flat books that you just got out of the store are worth $20 and, are worth $10, and the stamps is worth $5. They're equal to $5. And that's what we say they are, and that's what it is. When it's a recession, they ain't got a lot of stamps on the compound, the value go up to $6, $7. When they got a lot of stamps on the compound, it could go down to like $3, $4, for real. It just depends on what's going on or what they're worth. And the economy is structured that it works. All right, so when you have an economy that's built on the barter system, and you have an economy that is intricate with drugs and gambling, you need something else to make that economy work. Who knows what that is? I guess nobody, because it's not live. Hold on. Banks. You need banks. You need banks. You need a banking system. In prison, we call them storemen, but they're not really storemen. They're really banks. And here, so this is what they do. They use the fact that you're only allowed to go to commissary once a week, and they will allow you to get items on credit. They will sell you items for stamps. They will turn around and sell stamps. They would they do this for all for profit. And it is a big old. It's like drugs is the thing that's gonna sell all the time in prison. Number one, drugs. Motherfucker go crazy for drugs. Drugs. We there emotionally don't want to be there. So a lot of times people become drug addicts real quick. But the next thing after drugs is sex. Sex sells in prison. It is what it is. The punks never gonna be out of business. Punks. The only time I really had to call for money is when I wasn't no punk no more. When I was being a dude. When I was being a dude, I had to call money because I ain't got no money. When I was a punk, I ain't none of that. I feel like actually pussy, because pussy sells. Men take care of their punks in prison. The men that fuck around with punks, they take care of punks. It's a big business. The YPs made money by slinging pussy hair. It's just what it is. It's a big business. That's number 2. Number 3, gambling. It's a big business, but the risk, usually the risk can be deadly for some reason. And I'm gonna talk about that because I actually become a ticket man to something that I ain't never did in prison, but I become a ticket man too. So you got 3. That's the top 3. Drugs, coochie, gambling. Well, when I say drugs, I'm including cigarettes in that too. Cigarettes is a big business. It's not really a drug. But those are the big 3. The 4th one, by a long shot, is financing. And for some reason, Goodwill decided, hey, I want to be a financier. Selling. So the problem started when Raven broke up with Goodwill and he stopped getting her income. A man in prison needs a woman on the street. You do. You need one on the street. You need one on the street. So when Raven stopped, all that stopped. He go with Jake, trying to get all Jake money. It working away, but Jake ain't no dummy, and so it don't work in a way, if that makes sense. So he don't have no money, don't have no income, don't know nothing about don't know how to really juice Jake for real. So he fucked. Your mom ain't taking care of no nigga. You better get out there and get it. So number 1, he don't want to fuck with drugs. He don't want to sell no drugs because he feel like drugs is a thing, and that's not selling drugs. He don't know how to. He don't have the access to. He don't got nothing to worry about. Number 2, he don't want to sell no pussy. Well, nobody want his pussy. I think he want his dick. But I think you could probably sell that. But okay, whatever. We did. Number 3, he tried gambling. He tried playing poker. He ended up owing somebody money, having a fight with him, blooded up the bed. It was a lot. I'm about to put him out there too. He had a fight with a white dude named Ryan over gambling debts. Gambling debt's the worst thing to have prison. It's the one debt you can't, Lord have mercy. You remember I had got a knife fight over a poker game. It get real. The worst debt in the world is having a gambling debt. The only thing with gambling debts is once hands laid, the debt is paid. You know, that's the only thing. So this is what leads to a lot of shit in prison. Gambling debts is the worst thing because you basically, everybody playing on butt. They're playing on credit. Worst debt to have in prison is gambling debts. So he had got in a fight over some gambling debts with a white dude named Rob, and I don't even know if Goodwill really wanted to fight. Post thing. Blooded sheet. I was about to put him out. It was all kind of stuff. All right, so that leave out. He can't do none of the top 3. The 4th one was financing, but in prison we were talking about he wanted to start a store. So Goodwill had juiced Jake out of maybe about $40, $50 worth of items, and didn't eat them, didn't put in his locker. He bought them out, bartered them out. Meaning that I'm sure y'all. This is a box of Kool-Aid in prison. They sold it $5, but it was Kool-Aid. It's not this. It was this. It was like little Kool-Aid packs that you could put in the water, mix around. They sold it in prison for $5. Here, you need this. We don't go to the store till Wednesday. You need a box of Kool-Aid today. It's Monday. Here's the box of Kool-Aid. You go to the store, bring me back 2 boxes. So you doubled your money. But the thing is, you want them now. It's crazy. It's insane. It's either between 50 and 100% markup on every item. Now you can still make you deals if you're paying Cash App or something. But that's how it works. So within a week or something, he didn't, but he sacrificed because that means you can't eat your stuff. You got to give it to them to eat. But in a week or something, he had people bringing him stuff from store and had pretty much doubled his money. And I'm like, oh shit, you really working there. And I was proud of him. I'm saying, okay, that's how you be an entrepreneur. Made him 900, finna turn to something else. I said, I'll tell you what, I invest in your store. He was like, for real? Yep. I invest in your store. So I said, here, fill out the store sheet. I'm gonna go get everything you need for your store so you can have it. So you can have every item for when people come. But I don't want to manage it. I don't have nothing to do with it. I really don't even want people to know it's mine. He said, all right, cool. So give me the store list, fill it out. The store is open. Goodwill got a store. It started booming instantly. But my fear is, it's booming because people realize it's Goodwill. Goodwill is a child molester who lived, he's not a child molester. Because he clicked on, he never touched the child. Okay? He was probably going to touch the bitch if he could have. But he was a 19-year-old kid talking to a 15-year-old. Not making no excuses for him, because that's disgusting too. But, and you know, she 15. The fuck? She ain't even got no titties yet or something. I don't know. But at the end of the day, so it's disgusting when you did, I'm not excusing it. But in prison, that's a bad thing. Because people ain't gonna respect you. Then the fact that you live with a homosexual, messing with a homosexual, they're not gonna respect you. They're not gonna pay you back. And so what happens if you lend out $200 and you expect back $400 and you get nothing? That's my fear for him. But I invested in the store. And good thing I did. So Goodwill stuff store. He moving and grooving. Boom, 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 boom. He good with keeping records of who owe. He good at collecting. He good at, oh my God, he good at all that. Only problem I have with the store is it brings a lot of traffic to the sale. I don't like that. I don't like all that traffic coming to the sale. I don't like, they come in there because they got to get their items. They got to get whatever. People just coming off the bus. They need this. They need that. Oh, my homeboy need this. My homeboy need that. That's what store men do. They just basically have stuff for one of them times. Then, not just the loan stuff, it's the conversion. Because they do this too. Like, they'll convert money. So say for instance, like, I got Cash App. So when I go to the store, man, I don't never go back and get him something off the store. I pay him Cash App. So that way I'm not gonna pay the full price, not the double price. So this $5, and if I go to the store, I have to bring him back basically $10. But on Cash App, I ain't got to pay him but like $7.50. So I'm paying him still markup. Like I said, anywhere between 50 and 100%. I'm still paying markup, but I ain't paying no heavy markup. So, but also on this, people can buy purchase on deck with stamps. So this $5 in the store, I'm gonna come give you back 30 stamps for this. 30 stamps is $7.50. I'm buying it cash. Now when people want to gamble, they need to buy stamps. Who got stamps for sale? Goodwill. He done made $7.50 off a $5 item. He's selling a book of stamps. So, you know, so if he sold 2 of them, he sold them for $15. So he made a $5 profit. And somebody might want to buy stamps. So they'll come and give him, for the 2 books, he got 3 books now. For 2 books, he gonna give them 2 books, they gonna give him $10. Either items or Cash App or whatever. And he's then profited out of nothing, made nothing out of thin air, $5 of value. Because now you got a book of stamps that you could sell to somebody else or go buy something with that book of stamps. It's an amazing thing how this boy operated this. And shout out to him because he was very, very smart in how he operated, because this is what it is. He took from me though. He said, how nice I am, that's how you want to be a storeman. Storeman is this. Storemen are inherently mean, tough, hard on the ass, hard-nosed, hard-knocked motherfuckers. I didn't like to go deal with them because a lot of times most of the store, man, their attitude was bad. The reason their attitude had to be bad is because they wanted people to know you're going to pay me, and if you don't pay me, it's going to be some consequences. That's why they had that aura. But Goodwill didn't have that. Goodwill was nice to everybody. So even the other sex offenders, the Tuesday, whoever, they could come get easy credit. He'll be nice to them. He had bought he had bought some bags from the orderly from Stan, and so when you make an order and stuff, he'll put it in the bag with your little receipt on it. When it's time to pay, he'll pass out a little receipt. Like, this bitch was really an entrepreneur in prison, and he made a store. But he was making money like 90 going west. He was making so much money with this fucking stuff. It wasn't even funny. But then this would happen. A drought hit. So the dude Mikey, who was a Hispanic dude who was cute, he was PJ friend, had pushed Tarver. Like, Tarver, listen. Tarver was a hard-nosed, hard-knot. I'm talking about, girl, everybody hates Tarver. Especially Hispanics, because he would stay busting them phones. He don't mind going to look fired at ass. Them Hispanic ass. So Mikey was a Hispanic. Tarver came in there trying to get Mikey phone. Mikey went on it. So they locked our unit down for like a whole weekend. Then when they come back up, they said, y'all missed store, y'all ain't going to store. And so we was at a drought, a whole drought, meaning that nobody going to store. So items are scarce. The prices of everything going up. So this bitch Goodwill have everything now. This bitch got everything. We ain't going to store, he got everything. And so he lifted his prices. 2 for 1, 3 for 1, credit only, 4 for 1. You want it? I got it. Come get it. Girl, listen, they do not feed you nothing in prison. When that stomach touching that bag, bitch, you'll pay $100 for the right thing. Think about it, girl. When you hungry, bitch, your bitch is hungry. And so, no shade, you'll pay $100 for something if you really want it. And I saw it. This bitch made so much money. So it just so happened they had this dude, I forgot his name, he had glasses on. He never played with me. Never. That bitch ain't never played with me. But he was a bully type dude that I forgot his name because he don't even matter, bitch. He had glasses. He kind of chubby, heavy set black dude. I'm gonna have to ask Goodwill what his name was, or ask PJ or somebody. PJ knowing. And I don't think he like PJ neither. But PJ was so crazy helping out, doing stuff for him. That was crazy. Anyway, so he come up in there. I'm in the bed one day listening. He trying to basically strong on Goodwill about something out the store. He's like, man, you lucky, man. You taking all this, man, 4 for 1 for a bag of chips. Goodwill said, I got people ready to pay me cash at me right now, $20 for this bag of chips. That's how real it got. And he was lying. He was like, bro, just give me 15. I gotta make my money. Cause Goodwill look at it like this. I could give it to you for a decent price on a muscle, somebody who don't fuck with me, who never did fuck with me. Or I could give it to somebody, these other people that fuck with my store all the time, and they're willing to pay for what they want. Excuse me. And so, dude was like, nigga, I'll take all your shit out here, nigga. I'll take all your shit out here. Now, Goodwill scared to death. No shade. My son, poor little baby. He just wasn't much of a fighter. He really just wasn't. He wasn't much of a fighter at all. But I was like, listen, hold up. God, what this bitch name was. I was like, look, hold up. What you didn't know, though, is half of that shit is mine. In fact, you might as well say it's all mine. Bitch, you ain't finna take nothing up out of here. I don't know what you talking about. I ain't saying nothing. I let y'all men talk about what y'all want to talk about. But baby, listen, one thing you're not gonna do is take nothing up out of here. Now I want to see you try it. So Goodwill is on some shit like, mama, man, you can't talk to him like that. You can't, man, fuck him. The fuck? And he better not be up in the world. You better not give him no fucking chips either. I don't want to hear nothing you fucking saying. I ain't scared of no nigga. The fuck? The fuck is you talking about? So he come back, knock on the door. I'm like, so I go to the door. I'm like, what's up, brother? He was like, man, you see how really could get, and show me a gun. We call them guns. But he showed me a knife. Bitch, what's up? I'm about that life. I say that. Thank you for showing me that. That's what's up. Thank you for showing me that. That's what's up. And so, bitch, I went to go get my knife because you know I keep a knife on me in prison, bitch. I don't trust these. I keep one in the vicinity. One of the first things I do anytime I get the person, bitch, is motherfucking give me a knife, either handily or ready or close in proximity, bitch. I don't, bitch. Who got one, bitch? That's one of the first things I buy, bitch. Bitch. I don't trust no nigga, bitch. I'm coming home, bitch. I'm coming home. I don't know about you, but I'm coming home, bitch. If you try to test me, bitch, I'm coming home, bitch. You're gonna listen. I'm coming home. Self-defense, bitch will try to get my booty, whatever the case may be, but bitch, I'm coming home. I don't know about you. I'm coming home. I ain't finna. I'm not dying in no federal penitentiary. That's not me, not Shakie. I'm coming home. Anyway, he showed me. I'm like, I'm glad you showed me that. Now I know how. I know what it is. So I'm like, boom. So I go tell Tio, I'm like, yeah, bitch, pull it, come to my cell and pull a knife out. I'm feeling some type of way about it. Tio's like, man, we gonna get that. We ain't none of that. We finna get that shit straight. I'm like, man, for real. So this is one time where the GBG's kind of come in handy, but whatever. So I got my knife and we pull up. And I'm like, say, son, go to his cell. Like I said, son, what's up? Like at the end of the day, we got to catch us a little one too. Goodwill in the cell spazzing because he like, what the fuck is all this? And so dude was like, yeah, boy, so yeah, yeah, I'm about that. It is what it is. You're not gonna talk to me stupid in my cell about something that's for me. What the fuck is wrong with you? What's up? Let's do this something. Now, do I want to get a knife fight? No. I don't like them. I've been in them. I don't like them. I really don't. I don't. I'm not being honest. I'm just being real. I don't. They're scary. I got marks that I gotta look at for life on my body because of knife fights in prison. And so I don't like them. But bitch, I'm ready to go for it. Like, what you're not gonna do is play my respect. I got too much time left for y'all to play my respect. The only time I'll be a bitch ass nigga my last 6 months in. My last 6 months in, I'll be a bitch ass. You can come whatever you want, do whatever you want. I don't care. But bitch, while I got time on my hands, you're not gonna play with me because I'm not gonna let the rest of my time be hard because my name got tarnished. So I'm like, say son, what's up? And he was like, yeah, I ain't getting no knife fight with no punk. Thankfully, I'm thinking in my mind, oh my God, who? Cause child, I did not want to have no knife fight. So, but I know that, oh, that means you scared. Cool. I said, well, we gotta catch us one. We gotta fucking catch us one. Ain't no, I feel played. I feel disrespected. You showed me some shit. We gotta catch one. We gotta catch a fair one. It is what it is. We gotta catch a fair one. Now, by the time they said it, his said it looking like, oh damn, you done been called out by a punk. You done been called out by a punk. And so, bitch, he gotta answer the call. Bitch, I called you. I want a fair one, bitch. So my gang members there, we go into the motherfucking. They got a multi-purpose room upstairs. We go clear that bitch out. Y'all get the fuck up out of here. Two people got to, it's a tumble. Now he's a big, swole dude. Like, I'm like, fuck, I ain't want to tumble with this motherfucking dude. Girl, the fuck? How the fuck I let this dumbass, how did I let Goodwill this goddamn stuff get me into this shit? The fuck? He's spazzing out because he feel like, oh my God. So, we in a thing, and then it's like, fair one mean ain't no weapons. It's just a fair one. And it's whatever it is after that, it's nothing else after that, whoever. The only people back there is his people and my gang. So there ain't nobody coming back there to see who won or lost or nothing. And you don't ask no man about what happened in the bike. So that's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing because now I got to really fight over something that over respect. And I'm like, what, man, how did I let my super self get into it? I'm supposed to be able to, I'm older now, I'm supposed to be able to think better. So me and him start bopping. Boom, 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 bop, bing, boom, boom, bop, boom, boom. And bitch, I ain't gonna lie, the big bitch he got a nice powerful hit. I give him that. And mine's too though. Mine's too. And so we tussling, and then bitch, this what happened. The bitch, he a big dude too. Not big as me, but he big. But that bitch lose a little piece of wind. So I got a nice little big on in. But bitch, I'm trying to get another little connection, bitch. But then right after he got tired, my fat ass get tired. I'm tired now. Them pops ain't popping no more, bitch. And we really ain't got nothing to do but start wrestling. So boom, I got one good lick in, didn't get tired, and then we start wrestling, bitch. And so then they eventually broke us up and sent us out. So that was like that was the third fight. That was the fourth fight I had. I had like 4 fights. Whatever. But anyway. So Tussle would do pop, 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 pop. Get tired. And I guess it was a draw. Because ain't nobody really drew blood. Nah, it wasn't really that. It was to say we were both so big, somebody was supposed to test somebody's head. So I only really got one good lick in. He didn't really get none. He got a lot of body blows in. But I got so much body to hit, bitch, you're gonna get a body blow. And I can't stop that, bitch. And if I try to guard all my body blows, bitch, ain't no arms in the world that big. And so, bitch, yeah. And so then So I get past the cell. After that, Goodwill like, Mama, you all right? I can't believe you fought him. I can't believe. Girl, listen. Let me tell you something. It's better to fight and lose than to not fight at all. This prison, you got to go for what you know. And so, so really the point of the story was to talk about the prison barter system, so y'all can hear about that too, and tell y'all about this last little fight I have exclusive to y'all. Y'all are gonna be the only ones that know about that one. Because they really nothing. I didn't win or lose it. It was just like a little one too. But also too, to just kind of tell y'all, like, this deepened the bond that Goodwill and I had. Me and her, this really deepened our bond. We were like, this is what it is. So when y'all hear about me talking about prison story, he about to cry when I left. This is why. So yeah, that was my son, and I didn't let nobody play with him. Dude was telling him like, yeah, as soon as Shakie leave, we gonna bop you, we gonna get you. But of course, he moved in when I left. He moved in with Jake, and he eventually left prison, so he was all right. I think he stopped running the store though, because he knew that one thing Jake ain't finna do what I did, and that's go and fight somebody based on you coming to sell some crazy shit to him, right? A lot of times that being my son, he rode on the respectability that I have, and so that's kind of like where that came from. So that's my little story about that. Enjoy, exclusive to the mail list. Yeah.